Today on the channel, guys, we are attempting a 24-hour snook fishing challenge. Yup, that's right, snook fishing for 24 hours straight. Is it even possible?
Got him. At this point, I'm kind of losing count.
They are loaded up in the mangroves. Loaded, loaded, loaded.
I guess we'll find out if I can do it or not. We're gonna get fishing, but let's lay out some ground rules first.
Well, all right, guys. Welcome back to the channel. We are doing a 24-hour snook fishing challenge. Now, what that means is we are fishing from, right now it is 8:23. Maybe you guys can see that. We're gonna start the snook challenge at 8:30, and we're gonna fish for 24 hours straight till 8:30 tomorrow without stopping, straight snook fishing. I am super excited for this. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun. I think it is going to be incredibly challenging. Not snook fishing, that's pretty fun and easy, but fishing for 24 hours straight, period. The only breaks I'll be taking is probably honestly to sit down, eat, and probably go to the bathroom, got to. So for the most part, I think this is gonna be pretty challenging. We're fishing all day today through the night tonight, so we're gonna do a little bit of night fishing, which I don't do very often, and we're gonna fish the sunrise tomorrow morning, and I think there's gonna be plenty of opportunities for really good snook. I have the cast net, I got all my baits. We're gonna fish whatever it takes to get snook. It doesn't matter. I'd like to catch some fish on some live mullet, maybe some fish on some NLBN or a gulp shrimp or something, but I think this is gonna be really fun, and this is what I look like now. Obviously, I've got a decent amount of energy right now, just woke up for the most part, but tomorrow at 8:30 a.m., I'm really interested to see how my mood is. So yeah, let's do it. 24 hours. We're starting at 8:30 a.m. It is Thursday, if you guys can see that. Hopefully you can. Thursday, 8:30 a.m. This challenge ends at Friday, 8:30 a.m. So I'm excited. Let's, I think we're gonna get up in the trees here, start fishing. I think I'm gonna work a lure early morning right now. We'll switch to maybe some mullet midday, and then maybe throw some big swim baits tonight. I don't know. My predictions real quick. I think the biggest snook, and I'd like to hear y'all's predictions too down in the comments, but biggest snook I'm gonna say is 35 inches. I think that's a good number. 35-inch snook is gonna be the biggest during this challenge, and I think I'm gonna catch a total of 15 snook. I'll keep track of how many snook I catch on screen and keep you guys updated. Also, as well, I'm gonna update you guys every 3 hours. If nothing happens, I'm gonna pop up on camera and say, hey, there's not been much happening for this reason. Maybe I'll switch things up, maybe that, but I'll give you guys an update every 3 hours, regardless of what happens. So 8:30 right now, at 11:30, next update, but let's get fishing. Let's have some fun. 24 hours begins right now.
Oh, here's a snook right here on bottom. Oh, it took off on me. Oh, wait, no. No, lost one. First one of the day, lost him. I honestly did not even see him that well. Oh, there was actually a handful right there. Okay, I need to be a little bit more alert, because that fish was on it the whole time and I couldn't see him. Oh, got one. That didn't take long. Decent one. There we go. Okay, just what I was thinking. There's gonna be snook in the mangroves. I gotta have something good to throw at them. It's a decent one. Not small, not huge. Come on. Yeah, not bad. Probably about a 24-inch or maybe even 24. I'll give them that. Good one. That is one down, and we are maybe 10 minutes into the trip here. Fired up, this one. Fired up. I'll take it. That is one snook down. Snook number one on our 24-hour challenge. Nice one. Yeah, 24, maybe even 25. Not huge, but we'll go ahead and send him right on back. This one's fired up. Yeah, there he goes. Water's a little cooler this morning. Could be the reason he's a little more antsy. It is a little cool. Oh, shoot. Bunch more snook right here. All right, we're in a good spot. I think those fish probably heard that last one and heard me at the boat. But that's one down. Let's keep going. Oh, some just boiled back in. Oh yeah, it's a nice snook. It's a nice snook up under this tree. Oh, he's on it. On it. Was on it. No, come on. That was a huge head wake. Followed it for maybe 5 feet, but I think it pulled off and I don't see the fish anymore. Go back in there. That's the one I'm looking for. Nice floating fish there. My cast was perfect, honestly. Maybe should have slowed it down a pinch more for it, but it came up on it super hard there. It's our first interaction with a good sized snook. That fish was at least 30 inches. Oh, good snook. Just hit it. There we go. Oh, he looks bigger in the water. He really did. When he came across it, he looked like he was probably 25 inches, but a little shorter than that there. Let me see if I can get a hand on him here. Oh, big jump, big jump. He came in and made it subsurface. Dang. Yeah, just like the first one, these guys are energetic. Got him. Got him, got him, got him. Ended up switching colors a little bit earlier to something a little more natural. Oh, he was barely hooked too. More of like a sandy color, croaker color, gold. Away from the hell yeah butter, but there's number two. Number two. Let's go. Let's go. It's only a matter of time. We're gonna find a decent one here. Find a decent one. I knew I was getting on a shoreline there that was gonna have something on it. Just finding the right size one. But we're good. No fray. We look real good. Real good. Let's keep going. Oh. Let the lure down for 1 second and we got our first fish that isn't a snook. Some bycatch. A sea trout here. Quick release, quick release. That's what we'll call that, but I think we need to retie up a leader here. I'm getting kind of short. I've retied like twice already from snook frays, but looks like oh, and he got me kind of all tangled up there. Trout's not bad, but not a snook, so let's go ahead and retie, get reset, find some more snook. Retying here with Berkeley Vanish fluorocarbon. This is 40 pound. This is pretty solid for snook because it's not too heavy, not too light. It's a good middle ground for a big snook, 40 incher or even a, maybe even a 12-inch trout.
All right, well, it is 11:30. 3 hours, well, not technically 11:30, actually 11:33, 3 hours since we started the 24-hour snook fishing challenge, and we have nailed 2 snook. We lost a snook like at the boat and a small trout. I'm not gonna count that, but we'll just talk about the 2 snook. Lost a snook at the boat, and I've had plenty of opportunities so far, most of the snook being fairly small, had some good follow-ups, blow-ups, stuff like that, but as of right now, 3 hours in, I'm feeling pretty good. Honestly, this is like an average day out here. I feel like I'm gonna start to feel pretty worn out once I reach that 4 or 5 o'clock point. That's typically by the time I go in, but we'll have to see. And hopefully we'll find some more snook here between now, which is 11:30, and 2:30 is our next update. So hopefully we knock out some snook between now and then. But we got a good stretch of docks right here. We're working the docks, still working the mini mullet, and yeah, let's keep going.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Took a handful of casts up in these mangroves here, and they were teasing me. It's like I'd get a follow-up, and then they turn around, get a follow. One would take off, and then there we go. We finally found one. There was probably, I don't know, I feel like there was a good amount, at least 10 different snook in this tree. This guy somehow managed to get hooked in the bottom lip, so I'm not gonna lip that one, but we'll go ahead and just put him right on back. That's snook number 3. Still not huge, but snook number 3. Gotta be real patient for that big one today, I guess. It could come, it could come at any time, I'll be honest. I think I need to retie my leader. Yeah, we're pretty frayed. Retie, get back to it. Got me another something here. Hey, there's number 4. Oh, I spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. That one was a little dinky anyway. Little teeny tiny guy. Teeny tiny guy. Oh, there we go. Is this a trout? No, it's a snook. Little snook. Under the tree. Little guy. I'll take it. They're chewing. A lot of these guys, especially in the spring, you'll just catch a ton of smaller snook. I believe that's number 4. Not super exciting, but we're running up the tally. Running up the tally, number 4. I hate to say it, but the last dock I just passed under, I totally blew out like 20 snook. I was approaching it, I was like, oh, it looks so dry, I can't see a thing. And of course, once I get 3 feet from it, snook just goes shooting out everywhere. It'd be like that sometimes. Dumb mistake, I probably could have pulled a pretty good one, but that one right there. Oh, big snook under the stalk. I can see a shadow from here. Got him. He smoked it. Oh, stay tight. That was sweet. That eat was sweet. Oh, that eat was sweet. Floating under that dock. That's a good one. Oh. That fish almost got me on the trolling motor there. Of course, as I'm fighting this fish, a big weight comes in from a big boat out in the open. Dude. Strong fish, very strong fish. The wake, unfortunately, is throwing me into the dock here, so not a lot of things in my favor. Oh, there we go. Got him. Strong, strong fish. They all are frisky today. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. That's a good fish for the 24-hour challenge right there. I'm gonna hold this one up. We'll measure her too. Put this fish on the ruler. She is on 0 there, all the way back to 31. 31 incher. Really good one, really good one. I'll hold her up and we'll get her back.
Oh, all right, nice 31 incher there on the mini. I knew I kind of had the right bait in my hand. I wasn't finding any bigger ones, but I knew once I ran into a bigger one, I had a good opportunity of getting a bite. But 31 incher there, that is a perfect slot. Gonna go back in the water. Let's do it.
I won't lie, that was a pretty awesome fight. I was pretty anxious about it, but we ended up getting it done. She was a good one, really good one. Good fight. The eat was awesome. There she goes.
Oh, all right, we'll just release that fish. And I'll tell you what, 24-hour challenge, I got a feeling we're gonna get some good fish. That was a 31, and that is fish number 5 of the day. Got that one here on this mini mullet, like a chartreuse and pink. I wanna say this is whiskey sour, but for some reason I'm super blank right now on what the color name is, but like a chartreuse pink color. Kind of different than I'm used to throwing. Normally I'm throwing natural color baits, but hey, it worked. Got it real good. That fish, saw him floating under the dock, twitch, great cast, and I could see a U-turn and just boosh, ate it on the surface, which is the best, the absolute best. But snook number 5, we're not doing half bad. It is 12:30, so what does that make? That is 4 hours into our challenge. 20 more to go.
Oh, smoked it. Smoked it. That's what I'm talking about. I could see that fish come up behind it and super hard wake. Not huge. Another one. Seems like these are the average size that we're finding up in the trees, about 20 inches. But I saw him come up behind it. Big, big wake on it. Swirl on it. And then take the bite, which is cool. I love seeing that. Seeing them eat it is cool because you kind of get a look into how they think. A lot of times, you know, you see when they're... Pop right out. You know, you see when they're liking the bait. You see when they kind of take off from it. You know, you can see what action works well when you can see the fish eat the bait. I guess that's what I'm trying to say here. Beauty. Another 20. This is fish number 6, I believe. Go, buddy, go. There he goes. Fish number 6 out from the mangroves. Seems like what I'm seeing is kind of a lot of these, you know, 20 inchers are the ones that are up under the trees. And anytime you get some docks that also work their way up into the trees, that's where the little bit bigger snook want to hang out at. But I got no problem catching these. These are always super entertaining, especially when they're blowing up on top, like that one. Oh, I see I'm pretty sure I see a snook. I can see something under the tree. Something floating. That's gotta be what it is, a snook, right? Missed it. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, I popped it. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, I'm gonna beat myself up over that one. That was twice there. I was popping, I was working the lure, but I popped it in 1 second after popping it. It ate and missed it. Missed the bait. And then the second time it did it again. I lost the fish, made another cast back up in there, and I was just working it. Boom, bumped it, and the fish came up and bit right behind where the lure was. Oh, that was a 30, maybe a 32. That was the one I wanted. Dude. He broke the tail off. He smoked it. Where did that fish even go? I mean, knocked the crap out of it. He knocked the crap out of it. He came up and hit it and knocked the lure up like a foot off the water into the air. That one was not my fault. That was the snook's fault. I'm putting that one entirely on the snook. He missed the bait. That was his fault. Come back and hit it again. Come on. I mean, that was an 8.5. He's got to be in the area, right? Oh, I'm like this close to actually just whacking the fish. I could have easily had 2 fish here in the past 10 minutes. All right, that fish must have took off. That's disappointing. Killed it, absolutely killed it.
Oh, all right, well, it is officially 2:30, and I'm gonna be honest, I think I underestimated how long fishing for 24 hours actually is. But 2:30, we are 6 hours in. What I can say about the last 3 hours is I definitely missed some opportunities. I had some good chances at good snook, and whether it was me pulling the lure out of the fish's mouth or them throwing the lure or the snook just feel like they straight up missed the lure, I just didn't connect with as many fish as I should have. I have a total of 6 snook now, and I think I should have had a lot more at this point. Probably at least 12, I mean, but that's snook fishing. It's not easy, honestly. But yeah, we are 6 hours in, and we have 18 hours left.
There is something blowing up like crazy in these trees. Oh, nice snook. Dude, no way. Not quite what I was expecting. I honestly thought it might have been jacks, but pulled a snook out of there. They were just popping left and right. I guess I should have expected a snook there. I heard the pops. But for some reason, as many pops as there were, I was thinking it might just be a snook, but hey, or it might be a jack, I should say. I'm already delirious. That is snook number 7, if I'm counting correctly. I hope I am. Almost hooked me there. I didn't realize he was hooked in the bottom of the lip. I guess that wouldn't have been too good for a challenge. Alright, popped out. Snook number 7. This just seems like the average size we're finding. 22, 23 inches. Off he goes. Number 7 down. We are frayed up pretty good. I have retied so many times today. But I'm going to have to do it again. Let's do it. Can't work with a frayed leader. Not a good idea unless you want to lose the next fish you hook. See a bunch of snook under here. They're small, but kind of back up under there. Oh, had a wake up on me? Yep, follow. Couple followed, but didn't commit. It's a super hard cast to make. Oh, got one. There it is. Finally figured out the cast. It'll work. Finally. See if I can keep him glued here. Looks like I got him right in the nose. Another little guy. Oh, I'm gonna count that one. I gotta count that one. I'm gonna count that as 8. I had the leader. I had the leader in my hand. Just need another hand to grab him there. That was cool. We'll call that one 8. I'll give myself that one. Not a huge one, another 20 incher, but I could see them stacked up under there. They just, tough cast to make. As you guys can see, all those mangroves. I got it, just found a path through there and got popped. There it is. There we go. There we go. Oh, he's wrapped in the gill plate. Oh, he's out. Oh, I'm definitely getting my hand on him. They're popping this pink mini. They're popping it. Seems like every color I've thrown today, honestly, they've been smoking, but I'm kind of feeling it. Check that out. That is number 9. Snook number 9. On his way. See ya. Oh, got smoked. Smoked. The second it stopped too. Oh, come on. The second it skipped back in there and stopped, absolutely clapped it. Hey, if I can get my hand on this one, this will be number 10. And it's not a bad one either. Not a bad one. Just don't get in the trolling motor, please. Not a bad one. This guy looks like he's about 22, maybe. He ate that way back into the trees. Actually, maybe 20. Probably not quite 22. Put this guy on the measuring tape here. Let's see. Snook number 10. What is he? On 0, all the way back. 24 if I pinch the tail a little bit. 24. The mini is just, it is what is working today. Gives me the opportunity to get pretty much a bite from every size snook. You can get the bigger ones, which we saw with the 31, and then these guys have been a blast. Oh my gosh. Fired up. See ya, bud. Oh, really nice snook right here. Let's see if it'll... Right? Yeah. Cast isn't gonna do it. Come on. Big one. Oh, he broke me off. Oh, he popped it and broke. Well, I see what he did. Oh, that was a 30, another 31, 32. I mean, instantly he ate it as it got way back in there and went straight forward into the mangrove. Rip. Dang it. Alright, well, unfortunately that snook beat me in the mangroves there. And we're gonna go straight back to the same color I was using because it was producing. Doing pretty good with it. That one, I wish I could have had, but honestly the odds were not in my favor whatsoever right there. That fish was deep back in the mangroves, about a 30, somewhere between a 30 and a 32 incher, and he ate it 4 or 5 feet back in there, so honestly that fish didn't have to do much to get me up in the mangroves. And it cut the braid on the barnacles, which is very unfortunate, but we'll get back out there. Looks like a fish right here. I just turned around on it because I wasn't sure if it was a fish or a stick, but we're gonna give it a go. All right, it was a stick, and it is about almost 5:30, but I gotta make a move here, so let's do an update. All right, guys. Well, we have made it to 5:30 p.m. If you guys can see that, I don't know if you can. It's 5:30, trust me. And we made it through 9 hours of the Snook Challenge so far, 24-hour Snook Challenge, and we have 15 more to go. That feels crazy saying. I don't know how we have 15 more, but we do. 15 more hours, and we're not even halfway through yet, so crazy. But we've knocked out 10 snook, and over the past 3 hours, I mean, decent, not great. I mean, I had a couple fish, and I think I knocked out 2 snook in that time period, or maybe 3, and I lost a pretty good one, which was unfortunate. Not much I could do there. But honestly, right now, I'm just gonna make a move and get set up for the sunset / nighttime fishing. So I wanna move to somewhere I know should have fish, or at least has had fish lately. Fish in that kind of prime time, golden hour, and then maybe in that same time period, grab some mullet and get ready to fish night. And I think at night, the main focus is maybe just gonna be let a mullet swim around docks for big snook, and maybe hit some dock lights as well there. So we're going into the trees. It's 5:30, 15 more hours. I think 15, if I'm doing my math right. But we gotta make a move, go find some more fish.
Although I failed to mention it, it was extremely hot today, and my energy was deteriorating pretty fast. I was running fairly low on water if I wanted to make it any bit longer than I've already been out, so I Uber Eats some snacks and obviously more water to the boat ramp so I could get back out there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Oh, not a problem, brother.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep,
man.
thank you. I got it. That snook came unglued for it. There we go. Get the trolling motor off before I end up in the trees. Well, another one about this 20-inch mark. I guess that's a good thing. Oh! Grabbed the lure again. He gave me one head shake. I'm gonna count it since I counted that other one. I grabbed leader. That would be snook number 11, I think. It's funny, like the second I grab the leader, the head goes boom, shakes hard, and that's what did it to me the last time too. Oh, I'm honestly just ready for the sun to go down, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like once the sun goes down and it cools down a little bit, I'm gonna feel super refreshed. But honestly, right now I'm not doing half bad. Not doing terrible. It's getting low, the sun. It's getting low, but it's still got some time. That was not a bad one. That was a cool eat. Smoked it up under the tree. It's like it skips, and the second it gets like as deep as possible back there, that's when it gets blown up a lot of times. Oh, nice blow up. Grab that. Nice blow up. Is that 12? All these fish, man, they're the exact same size. This one's a little smaller, to be honest. They are smoking it, though. Hitting hard all day long. All day long, hitting hard. Pop that out. Number 12. At least I think it's number 12. I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's snook all around me. Look at them popping. They're busting the glass minnows right now. Busting them. That might work. Come on. Just watched 4 of you guys blow up right there. Huh. Funny the way that works. Just watched 4 blow-ups right there of snook, and they're all in the same spot, no bite. Oh, popped it but didn't get it. Kind of like catching fish in a barrel at this point. I think this is 14. Might shake off here. I think this is 14. I could be wrong. Okay, yep, shook off. I think. At this point, I'm kind of losing count of all the dinks. Oh, big hit. Oh, got him that time. Oh, lost him. Dang. Oh, there we go. There we go. This fish actually followed it for 20 feet, I feel like. And nose on it, nose on it, nose on it, and then finally just opened his mouth and inhaled it.
Well, guys, snook number 15 here as the sun's starting to set. Not a big one, unfortunately, but I guess that's the story of the day. These 22, 24 inchers are just, they are loaded up in the mangroves. Loaded, loaded, loaded. Got them on the mini mullet, which we've been catching fish on all day, and back in the water. I'm getting tired, I'm not gonna lie. All right, well, snook number 15 down, and it is right now 7:30, so 1 more hour and we make it halfway through. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. I created this challenge, this 24-hour snook challenge. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this, not gonna lie. 13 more hours to go. I'm just gonna keep pushing, keep pushing.
There we go. He came up and popped that. Popped it. Oh, popped it. See if I can get a hand on this guy. This is number 16. Ooh, he might beat me right here if I can't get my thumb in its mouth. Got him. There goes the lure. Popped it. Oh, number 16 right there. I think we beat my prediction. I think my prediction was 15 snook. I think? I can't remember a thing right now. But I think it was 15. And that would be number 16? Could be wrong. Maybe I'm starting to imagine things. These snook are getting to my head. I don't know.
Well, guys, I have bad news. There's no way I'm making it 24 hours straight snook fishing as of today. I am worn out. I am honestly worn out. I made it to, it is 8 o'clock right now, 8 p.m. So I made it 11 and a half hours of fishing. I definitely can go longer, not gonna lie. I definitely can go longer. I am out of battery on this camera. I'm out of batteries on my chest cam, and the storage is running very low. I have about an hour left. There's no way I could film 12 hours, the next 12 hours. I feel really defeated right now. I should have known better. I didn't know how much power and and energy and storage space I needed for a challenge like this, but this will not be the last time I attempt this challenge, without a doubt. From what I've seen on YouTube, I don't know if anyone's attempted this. I'm sure people have attempted it in the fishing realm, in the snook fishing realm, in Florida. That sun was no joke today. It got up to 92, and I am dead. I am dead. I do think once the sun went down, which it is right now, I would feel a little bit refreshed because I wouldn't have to deal with the sun and the heat and all of that, but I totally underestimated this. We knocked out 16 snook, the biggest being 31 inches, and honestly, I was pretty close with my predictions for what I would do over the 24-hour period. For the most part, I did about that in less than 12. I am sorry, guys. I'm going to try this again another time, not tomorrow, not the next day, not the next week, maybe not even next month. I'm defeated because I know the weather is absolutely perfect for it. I had calm glass, for the most part, conditions today, and we're about to have calm glass conditions throughout the night. So I am going to regroup and we'll try this again another time. But I appreciate everyone for watching this video today. This was a true challenge. You learn a lot about, patterns and how fish are behaving when you fish like this amount of time and you make 1,000 casts. You understand what the fish want, how they want it, and I think I had it dialed by the end of the day. I missed a handful today, but if I was absolutely perfect, which I wasn't at all and I never am, I probably would have caught 30 snook today, not lying, and I would have caught some pretty good ones, but we ended up with 16. I had an awesome day. I'm a little defeated, but I'm curious to know what you guys think down in the comments. I'm gonna have to try this one another time. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and I'm throwing in the hat, so yeah.